Hi there, in this video I'm going to show you how to use the bingo caller and the winner checker on myfreebingocards.com. So here is a set of free bingo cards that I've just made, and when you come into the set of bingo cards you're going to be on this page here, which is the page where you can get the links to share with your players. When you want to call the game, just click Call Game and it will take you to the bingo caller. If you've got a paid set of bingo cards for 100 bingo cards or more, then it's exactly the same process. Or if you've gone out of this, then you can go into your emails, look for the email from us, and it will have the link to come back and send out invites again, and it will have the link to access your caller. Click that link and it will take you straight to your caller. So this is the caller for a paid game, and you can see there's not much difference between the paid for caller and the free caller. They work in exactly the same way. There's just about one difference between them. So how does the bingo caller work? Well, the simplest thing to do is just click Start Game and see what happens. So when you start a game, the bingo caller starts picking out random bingo calls. So it started out with 069, the next call is B3, I28. The one thing the bingo caller doesn't do is transmit these calls to your players. It's telling you what to call, but how you actually read out the bingo to your players and get the calls to your players is up to you. Some people are doing this by reading it out on Facebook Live, sending out messages on WhatsApp, showing this screen, doing a screencast on Zoom. Other people are playing bingo where they send out a few numbers, a few calls by email every day and playing a game over the course of several weeks. So how you send out the calls to your players is up to you. The caller just tells you what to call. So this is how it works. You keep calling the bingo until somebody says they have bingo. Now when someone says they have bingo, what you need to do is enter the ID of their bingo card in here. So you need to ask them, what's the ID of your bingo card? They'll read off the number 012, let's say, and you can view the card. This is going to show you what their card should look like at this stage of the game if they've marked it correctly. Their card might not look like this if they've missed out a call or if they've accidentally clicked the wrong call. This is what the card should look like, and you can use this to check if they have won or not. In this case, clearly they have not. Now, the winner checker will work with any winning patterns that you want to choose. So all you need to do is tell your players before the game begins which patterns are going to be winning for which game. So in some games you might have a line is going to win, or in other games you might have that you have to tick off all the squares to win, or you might have a combination. It doesn't really matter. The winner checker works with any pattern you want. You just have to tell the players before the game which patterns can win, and then when you check the card, you'll be able to see immediately if they have the patterns you're looking for or not. Let's just skip forward a few more calls into this game so you get to see what the card will look like a bit later. So you'll see by call 28, this player here still doesn't have a line. Let's try a different bingo card just so you can see that they're all different. And the player with card 15 doesn't have a line either. So you can see how the caller and the checker work. It really is that simple. Now, the one difference between the free bingo and the paid bingo is the number of call sequences you get. So game 1, call sequence 1, calls in a particular sequence. And if you restart this game, call sequence 1 is going to call in the same order each time. This is done deliberately so that you can come back to a game. If you're one of the people who's playing a game and you're calling out bingo numbers every day over the course of several weeks, you need to be able to come back to this page, potentially from a different device, and go back to the same place where you were. So if you choose the same call sequence and you skip forward to the call that you were on, it's going to call the same sequence every time. Call sequence 2 calls in a different order to call sequence 1. So this lets you play a different game with the same bingo cards. Players can even use the exact same bingo card for this game. They just have to clear off the card and then they can reuse their card with this game, and this game is going to get called in a different order. So with the free bingo cards you get 3 different call sequences. With the paid bingo cards, they now come with 100 call sequences. So you've got 100 unique sequences that you can call with our caller. So players can reuse their cards a lot of times. So in 28 days, you can play a lot of bingo with our bingo caller. And with both the free and the paid for bingo cards, you get the winner checker. So it's really quick, really easy to check if you have a winner at any stage of the game. So that is how to use the caller and the winner checker for both free and paid games at myfreebingocards.com.